Hi, Form 1 Chapter 5 Video number 4. Okay, so after you understand what is meant by matter, 什么叫物质 and today we go to the most important title for Chapter 5, 最好了的一课，最值钱的一个版了。Okay, so our title is here, what is matter made up of? 物质是什么东西做的？ Okay, so John Dalton, an English school teacher,And this is a John Dalton from 200 years ago, 200多年前的一个人来的 was the first to propose a theory of the composition of matter. 他是第一个提起物质的成分是什么 So matter is made up of what? 物质是什么东西做的呢 And last time, 200 years ago, okay, he said that他讲 All matter is made up of tiny particles called atoms. 全部的物质都是一粒一粒的几粒几粒微粒形成的 And all this we call atoms.But after 200 years, the theory become new. Not new, actually, the same theory. Okay, after 200 years. Okay, the sentence may be different a bit. 句子有改变一点点 So what is the theory from the John Dalton? 它的 theory 到底是什么呢 Okay, so now you copy here. 你把它抄在这边 Okay, so what is matter made up of? Or how's the theory from the John Dalton that talk about the composition of matter?物质的成分是什么？它的 theory 到底是什么呢 So page number 5第5面 copy here 抄在这边的格子 Can start now 开始 OK 来 So the kinetic theory of matter state that What is mean by kinetic theory of matter? This is the name of the theory 啦，它的名字这个 theory 这个原理的名字 The kinetic theory of matter物质的动力原理 Okay, state that 它讲什么呢 Matter is made up of tiny and discrete particles. All the matter 全部的物质 They are made up of tiny and discrete particles. But what is mean by tiny and discrete particles? 什么叫 tiny and discrete particle? Maybe not understand. So now I magnify this sentence. 我把这一句话放大 and I tell you the meaning in more detail 啦。我告诉你比较仔细的意思。Okay, 一句话罢了。So what's the theory? Kinetic theory of matter.Okay, what the theory say? 这个 theory 讲什么呢 Matter is made up of tiny and discrete particles. 物质就是 tiny and discrete particles. But what is this? So now we go detail. Okay, 我把这一句话讲得更清楚一点点。Okay, matter is made up of tiny, but what's mean by tiny? 很小很小。Discrete, what's mean by discrete? Discrete mean not joined together, 分开的。没有连起来的 discrete, okay? Particle, what's mean by particle? 微粒，一粒一粒小小粒 okay? Or in Hokkien, 福建话 What's matter made up of? 物质是什么东西的呢？物质就是几粒几粒，细细粒，无粒的。物质就是几粒几粒，细细粒，小小粒，分离的，分开的 okay? So for all the things that you call matter, 全部你称为物质的东西 they must be tiny and discrete particles. 它们里面就是一粒一粒小小粒没有粘在一起形成的 OK 没有粘在一起的一粒一粒小小粒形成的 OK or maybe you cannot imagine 你想象不出对不对 OK never mind 继续 So kinetic theory of matter this is a theory that talk about the composition of matter 就是这个原理了记得它的名字 kinetic theory of matter 物质的动力原理Okay, so the kinetic theory of matter explains the states of matter in solid, liquid, and gaseous stage based on the following assumptions. 这个原理讲了4句话。Okay, so the fourth sentence after 200 years still true, still correct, and nobody can reject it. 没有人能推翻的4句话，准200多年，没有人能讲它错。Okay, so that's why we call theory, 原理。So what the kinetic theory of matter say? 这个原理讲什么呢 Remember the fourth sentence here, 这4句话 Finally, it will become your exam answer. 它就是你考试的3分、2分来的。So the first sentence from the kinetic theory of matter, 这个原理的第一句话，它讲什么呢 Matter is made up of tiny and discrete particles. 物质就是几粒几粒。细细粒，无粒的，明白吗 ？Okay, but no, I cannot understand， 不知道讲什么，对不对 ？I try to help you to imagine. Okay, so now they say I'm having a pencil， 我有一支 pencil，and pencil is a matter because it has mass, occupied space， 有质量，占领空间 ，so pencil is a matter。 铅笔就是一种物质，对不对 ？For all the things that you call matter， 凡是你称为物质的东西 ，they must be tiny and discrete particle. They are made up of tiny and discrete particle. 它们里面就是几粒几粒、细细粒、不粒的。它们这些一粒一粒之间是分开的，没有连起来的。Okay, or remember when I say tiny and discrete， 小小粒一粒一粒啦，当然没有这样大粒啦。我因为要给你看到才画到这样大力 ，understands？ Okay, so they are made up of tiny and discrete particle， 一粒一粒小小粒没有粘在一起的东西形成的。But I know some of you immediately ask， 有些人马上就开始问了。那 this is a pencil， they are made up of tiny and discrete particle， 它们就是几粒几粒、细细粒、不粒的。But why they still stick together？ why cannot separate？ 为什么不能把它分开呢？Don't worry， 不要紧张，慢慢来哈，慢慢来 ，OK？ So I say they are discrete， 它们是分开没有粘的 ，OK？But why they still stick together? You cannot separate them。为什么你不能把它分开呢 ？OK？Don't worry。第二句话 ，There are fault of attractions between the particle of matters。物质的几粒几粒之间呢 ，it contains the fault of attraction， 它们之间有拉力。So they attract together， 它们拉在一起 ，you cannot separate them. Okay, so it's something like this. Matter is made up of tiny and discrete particles， 几粒几粒、细细粒、不粒的。Okay, but even they are discrete, between the particle there are force of attraction。在几粒几粒之间呢，其實有一股拉力。They attract together， 他們把這一股拉力呢，把這些 particle 拉在一起。So temporarily, if you are not strong enough， 如果你不夠強 ，you cannot separate it。But you can bend it， 你可以折它一下嘞。Okay, so because of the force of attractions, they are discrete， 它们真的是分开的。But because of the force of attraction， 不过有一股拉力，它们拉在一起，你暂时不能把它分开。But remember， 它们没有粘，它们分开的，只是粘在一起罢了。Okay, so this is the meaning of discrete 啦。Okay， 那 my hand and my timer actually they are discrete， 它们其实是分开的，没有粘起来的。But between my hand and the timer, okay, there's a force of attraction， 有一张粘纸嘛，把它粘着。If you can overcome the force of attraction， 如果你能把这股拉力呢解开，它们就分开了，所以证明它们没有粘起来的。Timer 不是我的手，我的手不是 timer。Okay, so this is the meaning of discrete. Okay, next. The sentence 第三句 ，What the kinetic theory of matter states， 它讲的什么呢？第三句。Particles in the matter they are always vibrating, or moving, or maybe colliding with each other randomly. 物质里面的 particle 几粒几粒 they are always vibrating， 它们永远都在震动着。or moving 走着、跑着 ，colliding 撞着、相撞着 with each other randomly. So particle in the matter never stop， 它们没有停下来的一天。Okay, gas, liquid, or solid, the particle inside never stop. They're always moving, vibrating, colliding with each other, or maybe vibrating. But always remember, they never stop. 它们永远没有停下来的一天。When the day they stop, the day will be the last day for everybody 啦。那一天应该是我们大家的最后一天。Okay, so this is the third sentence. But what's the meaning? 你真的了解到它的句子吗？不知道，对不对 ？Okay, set up.So now let's say I'm having a plastic container， 我有一个容器 I keep the air inside， 里面收了空气 And for 1000 years I don't move the container at all， 10000年、1000年 I don't move the container， 我根本没有动到它 Okay， So can you imagine after 1000 years 100万年过后，哇，越讲越多年 Okay， So if I don't move the air if I don't move the container and the air inside the particle of the air inside how is the air particle condition？ 它们到底是怎样的情况呢？10000年没有人动它。So after 1 million of years, you must imagine, you sure 啦 imagine， 你应该是这样想着的。After 1000 years, after 1 billion years or whatever year 啦 ，the particle must be stay constant inside， 它一定是静悄悄的，没有人动它在里面。But actually you are wrong. They never stop. 它们永远没有停下来的一天。If you really can see the gas particle， 气体的 particle， okay, the particle should be look like this. They always moving and vibrating. 它们永远都在走着、动着 ，never stop. The day when they stop, the day will be the last day for you and me 啦。 OK， 真的 ，and all the scientific theory cannot be applied， 所有的科学原理都不能用的那一天呢？不过不会有这一天的，你放100万个心 ，OK？Understand? So this is a meaning. Particle in the matter never stop， 永远没有停下来的一天。They are always moving, vibrating， 他们永远都在动着。Unless I ask them to stop 啦，除非我叫他停。这个情况不一样。How about my pencil? Okay, so a pencil is a solid. Can the particle inside 里面的质量呢 ？Can they move? They cannot move freely. 它们不能自由活动。I know. But remember, if you imagine they are stopped, actually you are wrong. 如果你想象着它是停着的，你又在错了。Particle never stop. So in a solid, they cannot move freely. 它们不能自由活动 ，but still they vibrating.Yeah， 它还是在震动着。They vibrating at a fixed position， 它在固定的位置呢，一直在震动着。So if you look at my pen, you have to imagine that the particle that build up my pen, actually they are vibrating, or maybe spinning， 在转着。They even cannot move freely， 它不能自由活动，but still it can vibrate， 永远都在动着 ，never stop。Understand?Next, last sentence. The higher the temperature, the higher the kinetic energy of the particle. 温度越高 the higher the kinetic energy of the particle. 温度越高，它们的动能就更高。Okay? So they say this is a water. When I heat the water, 我烧我的水 the temperature increase， 温度增加了。So the higher the temperature, the faster, the higher the kinetic energy of the particle. 水的 particle 它的动能就越高。Okay? So they move faster. 然后蒸发掉，滚掉去。Okay, so these are the 4 sentences in the kinetic theory of matter. So when you go exam， 当你去考试 if the question asks you to explain the answer with the kinetic theory of matter, always apply the 1, 2, 3, 4. And the best 最好的都是这些东西了，1、2、3最好，第4也是很不错。Okay, everything good 了。都叫 theory 了咯，200多年前的不败神话了咯，对不对 ？So this is what we call kinetic theory of matter. Okay. So the next video we're going to talk about diffusions. 我们只要讲一个字罢了 ，diffusion 渗透。Okay. So bye bye. See you in another video.